Hi there, and welcome to Rapture Gaming Network's first episode of Ice in the Forest. My name is Edmund, and I'll be bringing you the highlights from the Samsung King of the Hill Dota Online Tournament. Dota, or Defense of the Ancients, pits two teams of 5 against each other in a battle to conquer the enemy base. Players select from a pool of more than 80 unique heroes, each with its own inherent set of abilities and spells. Through the use of teamwork and strategy to outfox their opponents, players must progressively invade the enemy base by destroying opposing towers and eventually breaching the main enemy camp, demolishing the heart of the enemy's base. In today's program, we'll take a look at the fixtures of the 5th week of the tournament and talk about some of the strategies employed by the teams concerned. But first, let us take a look at how the teams stand. In Group A, Korean outfit Tofu sits at the top of the table, followed by Malaysia's MKVL and Team MTL of Singapore. Singapore's KBW and WASI of Malaysia are tied for top spot in Group B after both teams recorded perfect scores over the last 3 rounds. Team Fury of Pakistan leads Group C, having played more games than their group rivals. Hot favourites Juju, with a few ex-members from the famous local Dota team Zenith, are tied with fellow compatriots Myanmar Heroes and Impreza. Zenith themselves are joint leaders of Group D, along with another local team, Sweetie, though the former have a game in hand. Group E sees heavyweights Kingsurf and XCN Trilogy tied for top spot, while in Group F, X3 of Singapore sits tall at the top, 3 points ahead of Philippines Anytime and the Singapore All-Girls team DN Girls. In Group G, we have local outfit iPod tied for top spot with players on run of the Philippines. And finally, new Cybertime GOV of Malaysia leads the pack in Group H. That's how things stand at the moment. Now, let's take a look at the matchups for Week 5. Edgy fixtures in Group A. Mafia and Nova are firmly rooted to the bottom of the table, and both teams should prove desperate to scrape for a result. Group B likewise sees underperformers ARC and EVI in a tight skirmish, while in Group C, we see Furry and Myanmar Heroes face off in a battle for top spot. Zenith, the prime favourite in Group D, should have a comfortable time against bottom of table Boo Boo, who have not won any of their past 3 matches. Group E should prove exciting. GXL 2007 champions XCN Trilogy are drawn against an underperforming Cybertime 2. The Angles, arguably the most prominent team in Group F with their all-girl roster, will cross swords with a Warful Destiny side who have yet to record a win. iPod looks set to maintain their perfect record in Group G when they face off against Clan Sex, while joint leaders players on run face a trickier fixture against an established Mineski side. Group H sees leader Stars Boba lock horns with a bottom place Polisher who have 2 games in hand. In this week's match forecast, we place the spotlight on what is arguably the most pulsating matchup in Group E, between XCN Trilogy and Cybertime 2. XCN, who shot to international fame with the convincing displays of teamwork and skill, will have their hands full against a Cybertime side eager to attain results which the strong roster should justify. With ace playmaker Darkwish pulling the strings, Cybertime will be aching to improve upon their mediocre record and prove that they are no mere pushovers. The small difference between both teams is that Cybertime 2 has a whole team of stunners, and everyone does little damage, while XCN usually has less stunners to buy enough time for the Shadow Fiend to finish off the enemy. Like every other team, both XCN and Cybertime 2 have a player that people have to keep an eye out for. From XCN's side, Bahamut, who is using the Shadow Fiend, is able to maintain a steady pace of farming while he joins his allies in ganking their opponents. From Cybertime's side, Darkwish has an extremely fast farming speed. He is able to obtain strong items during early stages of the game. With all these factors taken into consideration, who do you think will emerge victorious? Axion has managed to bag every game they've played so far, but Cybertime 2 has lost 2 out of the 3 matches. Furthermore, Axion does not seem to have revealed any of their weaknesses so far. On the other hand, Cybertime seems to have a lack of teamwork. But despite this disadvantage, Cybertime is still a force to be reckoned with and still has a chance against Axion. Who do you think will win this epic battle? For the results, look out for the latest updates on the website. Best of luck to all teams involved in the Samsung King of the Hill Dota Online Tournament. I'm Edmund here, signing off from Ice and the Forest. Stay tuned for more exciting highlights next week.